Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will show you how to create a custom dashboard for your analytics account. Custom dashboard helps you to get information that you would usually want to fetch from analytics. So instead of going into analytics every time and going inside certain sections, you can go ahead and create a custom dashboard and add all the widgets that are necessary and important for you and for your organization. So to create custom dashboard, we need to click on customization and then we need to click on dashboard. So here I will show you how to create a new dashboard. Just click on create and then select blank canvas. And here we need to give a title for the dashboard. So here we need to give the name for the dashboard. So I'll give sample dashboard and then we need to click on create dashboard. So here you can give a widget title. So let's say geo map. So there are different types of reports available here and different type of charts and graph. So I will click on geo map. So I want to know where people are visiting my website from. So here I need to select the metric as country and I want to look the percentage of new session, or let's say I want to look at the page views. So I need to search page view. So here we can select the page view. So the page view is the dimension and country is the metric. So I want to look at how the page view are distributed throughout the world. Okay, you can select a continent like Africa, Asia, Europe, but I will select the world and we need to click on save. So this will give the distribution of the number of visitors from each country, but you have to remember that this is for a particular date range that you have selected. So if you are selecting a different date range, let's say if I'm selecting some different date range and if I click on apply, so the data will change accordingly. Okay, so that you have to remember. Now let's add another widget. So for that we need to click on add widget, and this time I would like to add pie chart, but I have to give the name for the widget. So I'll give a name as channel distribution. So here I want to see the distribution of traffic according to the channel, and here I would add a metric as session. So I need to search for session. So here I'll select session. Group by will be a particular dimension, which is let's say default channel. So default channel grouping. Okay. And if I click on use a donut chart, so there will be a small hole in the middle and I can have up to six slices. Okay. So now we can save this widget. So let's click on save. So here you can see we are having a pie chart for our channel distribution. So I'm able to get a donut pie chart which shows the distribution of the different channel. So if you remember, we have looked at the terms and definition lesson. So the channel is different from source and medium. It is recommended that for report generation purpose, you always use this channel. So let's add one more widget. So let me click on add widget. And here it could be timeline table, pie chart, bar chart. Okay. Let's say I want to get average time on page. So I want to find out what is the amount of time people are spending on my website, and it can be grouped by specific dimension. So I will use bar chart, and here I will select average time on page, and I will add the dimension as operating system. Okay, and you can add a pivot table, that is optional, so I won't select that. And I would, okay, here is the name of the title. So average time on page by operating system. So it automatically added the title. So here now we have to save it. So let's click on save, and here you can see the widget. We can drag this widget at the top. So let's drag this here. Okay. So the average time spent by the visitor on page according to the operating system, like Windows, and the average time is 2 minutes 42 seconds, and for Macintosh it is 23 seconds. So if there are more than two operating system, so it will show more than two. But right now the users are very less because it is totally new website. So it is only showing two operating system. But in your case, it might be more than two. So this is how you can create a custom dashboard, and this is something that you can experiment with. So go ahead and try to add different widget on your custom dashboard. And this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about real-time reports in Google Analytics. So as soon as you log in into Google Analytics, you will be able to see real-time stats in this section. And if you want to open up the real-time report, click on real-time and click on overview. So here you can see right now there is no real-time user. So I'm going to visit my website on mobile and see whatever we will track. And also we can see how the behavior is reported on the dashboard of real-time reports. So wait a moment, let me visit my website on mobile. So as you can see, user count is increased to 1, and there is one user, that is me, and I am on the home page. Okay, so it is showing this active page as home page. So let's go on location tab. So let's click on location, and here it is showing the country as India, and if I click on India, it will show the city, which is Mumbai. So if I go to traffic source, let's click on traffic source. So it will give me a source as direct because I directly type the URL in the browser of my mobile. And if I go on content tab, so it will show me the active pages homepage, and the title is best computer chess. So let me go to some other page in mobile. So I'll go on some other page. So right now I've clicked on some other page in my mobile, and this active page should change here. So right now you can see the page has been changed to about page because right now I am in the about us page of in my mobile, and the page title also has been changed. So that's how the real-time report works. So best example is that when you send an email campaign to your subscriber, you can track the real-time data here. Okay. So once you send an email to your subscriber, so this will be the real-time data you can capture, and this is how it works. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to have a look at audience report. There are 5 different types of report inside Google Analytics. We have real-time report, audience report, acquisition, behavior, and conversion. We have already covered real-time report in previous tutorial. So in this video, we will have a look at audience report. Audience report is one of the most important types of report inside Google Analytics. So let's click on audience and click on overview. As soon as you click on overview, you will present with the graphs which plot the daily number of users on your site. So here you can see the number of user on April 5th is 3. That is yesterday. So as the site is new and it is for demo purpose, so you will see very less number of users. Last week we have 13 users and new users were 11. So the difference between both of them is 2, which means that 2 users who have visited our site previously have come back to our site. So you can go ahead and plot new users only. So let's select new user and click on the new user. So you will see that the graph has changed. So here you can see April 5th has 3 new users. So you can compare the new user with users. So let's select users. So here you can see there is a difference between users and new users. Here there is a difference between the users and new users. Okay. So user is the unique user who is visiting your site, but you also have something called sessions, which means a user who visits in 30 minutes window is a session. So you also go ahead and look at session. So let's select session. So if you look at session, you can see the number of session is little bit more than the new user, which means that there are certain number of users who are spending more than 30 minutes on a site, and some user might be spending multiple session on the same day. So in the overview report, you will able to see users, new users, session, number of session per user, page view per session, average session duration, and bounce rate. So as a general rule, the number of new user will always be the least, and then you will be having session which will be little bit more than the user, and then the page views which will be more than session. This is the data pattern you will be seeing inside analytic throughout. So if you go inside overview report, you will be able to see a high level overview of different sections such as demographic, system information, and mobile information. If you go inside system information, you will be able to see different browser that people are visiting to visit your website. So let's click on browser. So here you can see Chrome is the most used browser. Then you have Firefox. So this is a new website, so you can't see more than 2 browser, but in your case you might see Safari. Okay, so you can look at operating system as well. So let's click on operating system. So the maximum is for Macintosh, then we have Windows, and then we have Linux. Similarly, you can see for mobile. Now we will look at another report for active users. So let's click on active users. So active user report is basically user report. So this data is something you can pull yourself, but it is given in a separate session as active user. So if you want to check the number of active user in past 7 days, so you need to click on active user for past 7 days. And if you want to see the active user for last 14 days, so you need to click on this. So this will give you a difference between the active user of past 7 days and 14 days. And if you want to see the active user for 28 days, so you can click on this. So it will give you a difference between all the three. And you can also add segment. So if you want to check active user with direct traffic, so here you need to select direct traffic, and let's say active user with organic traffic. So let me click on organic traffic as well, and then we need to click on apply, and this will plot the data like this. Okay, so let's check only for 7 days active users. So this is the data for active users for 7 days, and this is coming from direct traffic, this is coming from organic. I hope this video helps you to understand audience report overview and active user. There are other sessions such as lifetime value cohort analysis. They are still in beta. So as a beginner, there is no need to go in depth on this section. So this is it for this lecture and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will talk about cohort analysis. I will give you an example so that it will be easy for you to understand why do we use cohort analysis. Let's say you have a particular number of visitors coming to your website in a week, and from that visitors, some percentage of visitors return to your website again in the next week. And from that visitors, some percentage of visitors return to your website again in the next week. So all this is measured using cohort analysis. So to make it more clear, let's go to audience, and in that we can click on cohort analysis. So this website is new, so you won't find any data here. So I'll take you to my another analytic account. So let's go there and let's check the cohort analysis. So let's go on audience, and here I need to click on cohort analysis. So this is for my website nstinfotech.com. So here are the options: cohort type, which is acquisition date; cohort size, you can select by day, by week, or by month; and the metric is user retention. Okay, how many users your website can retain day by day or by week or by month. Okay, and there are a lot of other options you can select. Maybe you can select page views or maybe user or session, but I'll keep it as user retention, and the date ranges last 7 days, but there are other options also. Okay, so let's scroll down, and here if you can see all users, 60 users. So by default day 0 will be 100%. Okay, so on May 23rd there were 11 visitors on my website, so day 0 will be 100%. On the next day the percentage was 0. It means from the 11 users not even a single user has come back to my website. But on May 24 there were 13 users, so day 0 will be 100% by default. And on day 1, I mean on the next day, from 13 user, 15% of the visitors came back to my website. But on day 2 again the percentage becomes 0. From this particular user, maybe there were 2 3 users who came back on day 1, but from that 2 3 users on day 2 there was no one who visited back to my website. Similarly, you can see all this days, only on May 28 there were 16% of users who came back to my website. It means that I am not regularly updating my website. This is a blog website, so it means that I am not putting up more blogs on my website. Let's take an example. If I have a YouTube channel, I have subscriber who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and if I put a new video, so it will notify to my subscriber and they will return back on my channel to view the video which I have uploaded. Okay, in that way this analysis works. Okay, in this case also it is a blog website, so I should upload more and more blogs so my user retention percentage will get increased. Let's say if you take an example of a landing page. Okay, in a landing page it is only a one page website and there is a form, the user fill the form and that's it. So there is not much that the user can come back again and see the landing page. So in that case the cohort analysis doesn't work. You can't analyze a landing page. Okay, but for a blog website definitely we can use cohort analysis. So in this way you can analyze your metrics. Okay, and here you can select by week. Okay, and then you can select by month as well. And user retention you can select page views. I'll select by days. So again on May 24 there were 28 users, and on the day 2 it was 2 visitors who came back. So in this way you can analyze your data. So I hope you understood the concept of cohort analysis, and this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to look at acquisition report. So just click on acquisition and then click on overview. Here you will able to see channel distribution from which the traffic is being acquired. So as we already discussed in terms and definition video, channels are different from medium. Basically, different medium groups together are channels. There are 6 major channels and you will be able to see the distribution among them. This is for the sake of simplicity where you can understand where the traffic is coming from. So here you can see most of my traffic is coming from direct search. You can see that 88.1% of traffic is direct and 9.5% is organic search and the rest is referral. So if I go up and select top sources, so the major source is direct and the rest of the data is very less, so you won't be able to see more sources from where the website from where the traffic is coming from. But you just play around with the source, medium and channel. So here you can see there are source, medium, channel, source, medium. Okay. So just play around with it and make sure that you understand the difference between the three terms, because it is something that gets even the best of the digital marketer confused. So if I come down and here, if you click on a specific source, so I have clicked on direct traffic. So here you will about to see the daily trends of direct traffic that is coming to our website. This is what you get the overview inside report channel. Okay. Okay. I was in overview and once I click on direct source, so it directly comes to this channel. Okay. So here you can see these are the page visited. So here you can see these are the page which are visited. This is what you get the overview inside the channel report. Now let's go inside the tree map. Tree map is something which gives you an idea about incoming traffic in spread. This is new feature from Google Analytics and I hope they will be adding more features to this particular section. Then we have source and medium, which specifically look at the source and medium which we already had a look at inside the overview. When you can so you can go ahead and select the source and mediums segregation and you will be able to see the incoming traffic according to the different source and medium. So and then you have referral report. So referral report is it is a different website referring your traffic. The data is very less, so you won't be able to see the website which is referring traffic to our website. Then you have Google Ad and Search Console. So I have not connected my account. Google Ads is Google AdWords. So I have not connected my account, so you won't be able to see any data. So if you connect it, so you can get the data here as well. So you have more number of options. So just go ahead and browse it around. So once you do some practice, it will be easy for you to measure this data and modify your marketing plan to get better result out of it. So this is it for this lecture and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how the behavior input can be optimize your marketing campaign and website content. So this is how we can see the URL. If I go on overview, okay, so let me go to site content and let me click on all pages. So here you can see the number of page views on homepage is 103. Okay. From direct traffic it is 98, organic traffic it is 4, and once I click on this link, it will give me data only for this link. Okay. So all users page view is 103, direct traffic 98, organic is 4, unique page views is 56, average time on page is 0.26, entrance 54, bounce rate 55.56, exit is 47.57, and there is no page value. So this is how you can see your customer behavior. And once you go on behavior flow. This is the behavior flow. It will show you the graph like this, and this will show you how people are interacting on your website. You can even check the site speed. So let's check the site speed, and let's click on overview. So the site speed average page load time in seconds is 2.45. Okay. So this is how you can check. You can see the browsers, Chrome, and you can see the countries, the site speed according to that country. Okay. So there are a lot of options in Google Analytics. So you just play around with all the options, and with practice, you will get more knowledge about Google Analytics. So this is it for this video, and we have just completed the course. I hope you got a brief knowledge about Google Analytics. So see you in some other course. So bye bye and take care.